Alright, so here we are with basically the last lesson. This is lesson number 11. This is something that we already kind of talked about before, so this is not something new, but it's worth going over again because it's asked about a lot on the Regents exam. Looking at Table J, so let's look at Table J here first before we talk about it. Table J is called the activity series. We talked about it earlier, and basically what Table J is it lists two things. The metals are on the left side. Most active metals are here. Least active metals are here. When you're looking at acids and bases, what we're interested in is this. I don't know what happened. We're going to go with it anyway. This H here. Basically, in essence, what it's saying, what you're going to be using for in this particular case is that they're going to ask you about metals and reacting with acids. Most metals do react with acids, but not all. This table will help you to identify those that do and don't. Basically, any metal that's above H here on this table, all of these metals here, will react, and they always produce two things. They produce hydrogen gas, and these are single replacement reactions, which means the zinc and the H, the zinc replaces the H, and it joins with the Cl, and it'll be ZnCl2. Why Cl2? Because zinc's a +2, chlorines are a -1, so you need two of them to cancel out. This is a typical single replacement reaction. The elements that are below H, for example, copper, silver, and gold, do not react. So this would be copper, silver, and gold. Do not react with acids because they are located below, okay, H2 on the table. That's one of the reasons why they're used for jewelry, because they don't react with the oils and stuff secreted from your skin. They're relatively unreactive metals. So that's what basically, so any metal that's above H on here will react with an acid. These three will not react with an acid. The last part of this is how do they react with water? Not something that's asked about a lot. The group 1 metals, alkali metals, are the most active metals, and all of them react vigorously with water. So you're including lithium, sodium, potassium. Remember, hydrogen is not a group 1 metal. It's in group 1, but it's not a metal. It's actually a non-metal. The group 2 metals are not nearly as reactive with water as the group 1 metals. And I'm not really going to go through this a lot. This is just all that you really need to worry about, because they normally will ask you about the group 1 metals and that they're active, very active with water. They don't really ask you about the group 2 metals, although the group 2 metals are active. They're just not as active as the group 1 metals in water. And that is pretty much it, I believe, for the unit. There are some questions here that you can go over, and I believe these are all using, looks like reference table J. If you need to go through these at all, we can go through these in class. I can do a couple of them with you. Which metal is more active than H2? So you're looking for the metal that's above it on the table. That would be Pb. Number 2, according to reference table J, which of these metals will react most readily with 1 molar HCl? That's an acid. So you're looking for which one's above, which one's the highest on table J, and I think it's going to be K will be the one that's the highest. It's the third from the top. If you look here, it says referring to reference table J, which reaction will not occur. So you're looking for the metal that doesn't react with an acid. The only one here that's listed that doesn't occur is copper. It's below H2 on the table. It will not react with the acid. The other three will. And that, I think you basically get the idea about this. So I'm not going to go through all of these. And that's it for this unit.